Volkswagen has always occupied an interesting place in the American market. It isn't quite mainstream like Toyota or Honda, yet it isn't a luxury brand either. Instead, Volkswagen has built its reputation around European driving dynamics, refined interiors, turbocharged engines, and solid highway comfort. Today, we're counting down the 10 used Volkswagen that are better than buying brand new. So, let's begin with our first pick. Coming in at number 10, Volkswagen Beetle, 2012 to 2019. For decades, the Beetle was seen more as a fashion statement than a practical daily driver. But the final generation quietly became one of Volkswagen's better-built modern cars. Unlike the original new Beetle from the early 2000s, the 2012 redesign shared much of its engineering with the Golf and Jetta. That was great news for reliability. Instead of quirky engineering, buyers received a mature platform with proven components. The cabin also became much more driver-focused. Visibility improved, storage space increased, the seats became more supportive. Even the cargo area surprised many owners. Under the hood, the 1.8-liter turbo engine became the sweet spot. It produced plenty of torque while returning respectable fuel economy. Later models received Volkswagen's updated 2-liter turbo, which offered even stronger performance. The Beetle isn't just about looks either. It handles confidently on winding roads while remaining comfortable during long highway trips. Compared to many compact cars, it feels remarkably solid. Find one that's been maintained, and the Beetle can easily provide another decade of enjoyable ownership. Prices today often range between $10,000 and $18,000, depending on mileage. Considering a brand new Volkswagen costs well over twice that amount, the Beetle represents outstanding value. Coming in at number 9, Volkswagen Atlas, 2018 to 2023. Need 3 rows without spending luxury SUV money? The Atlas deserves serious consideration. When Volkswagen introduced the Atlas, it was designed specifically for North America. Unlike some European SUVs that sacrifice practicality for style, the Atlas prioritized interior space. Adults actually fit in the 3rd row. Cargo capacity rivals many larger SUVs. The wide-opening rear doors make loading child seats remarkably easy. Families especially appreciate the comfortable ride quality. Highway cruising feels quiet and composed, visibility is excellent, the controls are straightforward. The 2.0-liter turbo 4-cylinder provides solid fuel economy. The optional VR6 delivers smoother acceleration and better towing capability. The VR6 has become something of a Volkswagen legend. It isn't the cheapest engine to maintain, but it has earned a reputation for longevity when serviced properly. Models from 2021 onward generally receive stronger owner satisfaction ratings than earlier versions. Depreciation has worked heavily in buyers' favor. Many well-equipped Atlas USVs now sell for nearly half their original MSRP. That's a tremendous amount of vehicle for the money. Coming in at number 8, Volkswagen Passat, 2016 to 2022. Sedans may not dominate the market anymore, but that's exactly why they're such incredible bargains. The Passat is a perfect example. While everyone rushed towards SUVs, the Passat quietly became one of the best highway cruisers in its class. Its strengths aren't flashy. Instead, they're the qualities owners appreciate every single day. Most buyers should target the 1.8-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder or the later 2-liter turbo. Both offer strong fuel economy while providing enough power for confident merging and passing. Inside, the Passat feels larger than many mid-size competitors. Rear seat passengers enjoy generous legroom. Business travelers appreciate the quiet cabin. Commuters love the comfortable suspension. Maintenance costs generally remain reasonable when owners stay on schedule. Because sedans continue losing popularity, prices remain surprisingly affordable. You can often purchase a low-mileage Passat for less than half the cost of a comparable new mid-size sedan. Coming in at number 7, Volkswagen Jetta, 2019 to present. The Jetta has matured into one of the smartest compact car purchases on the used market. Earlier generations had their share of issues, but beginning with the redesigned 2019 model, Volkswagen significantly improved refinement, efficiency, and overall quality. The standard 1.4-liter turbocharged engine won't win drag races. Instead, it delivers outstanding fuel economy. Many owners regularly see over 40 miles per gallon on highway trips. That's hybrid-like efficiency without hybrid complexity. The cabin feels clean and modern. The infotainment system is easy to use. Visibility is excellent. Ride quality remains comfortable even on rough pavement. Another pleasant surprise is interior space. Rear seat passengers enjoy more room than many compact car rivals. The trunk is also among the largest in the class. For first-time buyers, commuters, or anyone looking for affordable German engineering, the Jetta delivers exceptional value. Coming in at number 6, Volkswagen Tiguan, 2020 to present. If there's one Volkswagen SUV that has quietly become a favorite among American families, it's the second-generation Tiguan. Unlike the smaller European version, the US spec Tiguan was stretched to provide significantly more interior space. That means adults can actually sit comfortably in the back seat, and front passengers enjoy one of the roomiest cabins in the compact SUV segment. For many buyers, it hits the sweet spot between the smaller Taos and the much larger Atlas. Under the hood sits Volkswagen's familiar 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder. Producing around 184 horsepower, it isn't the fastest SUV in its class, but it delivers smooth power, respectable fuel economy, and enough torque for confident highway passing. One of the biggest reasons this Tiguan deserves a spot on our list is depreciation. A well-equipped SEL or SEL Premium that originally cost well over $38,000 can often be found today for under $28,000. That's a massive discount for an SUV that's only a few years old. Inside, the Tiguan feels unmistakably German. The dashboard layout is clean, the controls are logical, the seats remain supportive even during long road trips. Safety is another strong point. Most later models include adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assistance, automatic emergency braking, and rear cross-traffic alert. Those are features many shoppers expect from brand new vehicles, yet they're already available on used Tiguans for far less money. Coming in at number 5, Volkswagen Touareg, 2015 to 2017. Here's a Volkswagen that many Americans completely overlooked when it was new. And ironically, that's exactly why it's such an incredible used bargain today. The Touareg wasn't built to compete with compact crossovers. Instead, Volkswagen engineered it alongside premium SUVs from Audi and Porsche. In fact, it shares much of its platform with vehicles that originally sold for tens of thousands of dollars more. This isn't simply another family crossover. It's a genuine luxury SUV wearing a Volkswagen badge. The interior still looks upscale even by today's standards. Soft touch materials cover nearly every surface. The seats remain among the most comfortable Volkswagen has ever produced. Long-distance travel is where the Touareg truly shines. Buyers had several engine choices depending on model year. The gasoline VR6 remains the safest recommendation for most owners because of its proven durability and relatively straightforward maintenance. Some diesel TDI models also developed loyal followings thanks to incredible torque and highway fuel economy, although emissions-related updates and availability vary depending on location and ownership history. The Touareg's towing ability also deserves mention. Spend around $18,000 to $25,000 on a clean example, and you'll own a vehicle that once competed with SUVs costing twice as much. Sometimes depreciation creates incredible opportunities. The Touareg is one of them. Coming in at number 4, Volkswagen Golf SportWagon versus Golf Alltrack 2017 to 2019. Before crossovers completely dominated the market, Volkswagen quietly built one of the most versatile vehicles in America. The Golf SportWagon and its slightly more adventurous sibling, the Golf Alltrack. Think of them as Golfs with substantially more cargo space. They swallow cargo that many compact SUVs struggle to fit, yet they still drive like sporty hatchbacks. That's their biggest advantage. Instead of feeling tall and heavy, these wagons remain nimble, responsive, and genuinely enjoyable. The available all-wheel drive system on the Alltrack makes winter driving significantly more confident. The 1.8-liter turbocharged engine provides an excellent balance of performance and efficiency. Owners regularly report well over 200,000 miles with proper maintenance. Inside, the design has aged remarkably well. Everything feels solid. The seating position is comfortable. Visibility is excellent. Unlike some newer vehicles overloaded with touchscreens, physical buttons remain easy to use while driving. Today, these wagons have become increasingly sought after because Volkswagen no longer offers anything like them in America. That limited supply has helped values remain surprisingly strong. If you find one with complete service records, don't wait too long. Good examples sell quickly. For drivers who want SUV practicality without SUV handling, the SportWagon and Alltrack may be Volkswagen's best-kept secret. Coming in at number 3, Volkswagen Golf GTI MK7 2015 to 2021. Now we're entering enthusiast territory. The MK7 Golf GTI isn't just one of the best Volkswagens ever built. Many automotive journalists consider it one of the greatest hot hatches ever made, and there's good reason for that. It somehow combines sports car performance, hatchback practicality, everyday comfort, and impressive fuel economy into one remarkably complete package. Power comes from Volkswagen's excellent EA888 2-liter turbocharged engine. With around 210 to 228 horsepower depending on the model year, acceleration feels genuinely quick, yet fuel economy often exceeds 30 miles per gallon on the highway. Few performance cars balance excitement and practicality this well. Inside, buyers enjoy supportive sports seats, a high-quality cabin, intuitive controls, and enough cargo space for everyday life. Unlike many sports cars, you don't sacrifice practicality. Families can comfortably use one as a daily driver. One reason the MK7 remains such a fantastic used buy is simple economics. A brand new performance hatchback continues getting more expensive every year. Coming in at number 2, Volkswagen Golf MK7 2015 to 2021. For decades, the Golf has been the benchmark for compact hatchbacks, and the 7th-generation model may be the best version Volkswagen has ever sold in the United States. Everything about the MK7 feels thoughtfully engineered. The driving position is excellent. The controls fall naturally to hand. Visibility is outstanding. The cabin materials are noticeably more upscale than what you'll find in many competitors from the same era. Even after several years of ownership, the interior tends to wear exceptionally well. Buttons don't become loose, trim pieces rarely rattle, and the seats remain comfortable well past the 100,000-mile mark. That's one reason so many long-term owners refuse to sell them. Under the hood, the 1.8-liter turbocharged EA888 engine deserves much of the credit. Compared to earlier Volkswagen turbo engines, this updated design addressed several long-standing issues and proved to be significantly more dependable. With approximately 170 horsepower and plenty of low-end torque, the Golf feels quicker than its numbers suggest. Many owners routinely report 35 to 40 miles per gallon on highway trips, making the Golf surprisingly inexpensive to drive. Yet, unlike some economy cars, it never feels cheap. Cargo space is another hidden strength. At first glance, the Golf looks small. Open the hatch, however, and you'll discover a surprisingly practical interior. Another reason this Golf makes so much sense is depreciation. When new, these cars weren't exactly cheap. Today, however, clean examples typically sell between $14,000 and $22,000, depending on mileage and trim level. That's thousands less than a new compact hatchback, while delivering a far more premium driving experience. Coming in at number 1, Volkswagen Arteon, 2019 to 2023. Topping our list is a car that never received the attention it truly deserved, the Volkswagen Arteon. When it debuted, Volkswagen positioned the Arteon as its flagship sedan. It featured elegant fastback styling, a luxurious interior, advanced technology, and refined road manners that rivaled entry-level luxury cars from Germany. The problem wasn't the car, it was the price. When new, many buyers looked at the MSRP and simply decided to spend a little more for an Audi, BMW, or Mercedes-Benz instead. As a result, the Arteon depreciated heavily. And that's fantastic news for today's used car shoppers. This may be one of the biggest hidden bargains in the entire automotive market. Step inside, and it's immediately obvious that this isn't an ordinary mid-size sedan. Soft touch materials cover nearly every surface. The digital cockpit looks modern even by today's standards. The seats are exceptionally supportive. Rear seat passengers enjoy limousine-like legroom, while the large liftback cargo area offers dramatically more practicality than a traditional trunk. It's essentially a luxury sedan disguised as a Volkswagen. Performance also impresses. The updated 2.0-liter EA888 turbocharged engine delivers brisk acceleration, especially in later models producing around 300 horsepower. Paired with Volkswagen's quick-shifting DSG transmission and available 4-motion all-wheel drive, the Arteon feels composed in nearly every driving situation. Perhaps the biggest reason the Arteon earns our number 1 spot is value. Many examples that originally sold for well over $45,000 can now be found for around $25,000 to $32,000. That's an incredible amount of car for the money. You're getting premium comfort, refined styling, modern technology, and excellent driving dynamics, all while avoiding the massive depreciation that comes with buying brand new. Which Volkswagen do you think is the best used buy? Share your experience in the comments below. Your feedback could help other buyers make a smarter decision.